Hello everybody, GBV here, and I have decided to do an island tour today because I am going to start remodeling this island next week. So I wanted a record of how it looked before we remodeled. This is Goldheart. This is not my first New Horizons island. I've been playing this game since it launched and have restarted many times, but on December 1st of last year, 2022, I started this island and made a vow that I am never starting over again. So we're now at 123, no, more than that. We're at more. How many days are we at? Let me look real quick. Pardon me. I'm a nerd. I have a spreadsheet to keep track of all my daily chores and also list how many days it is. Today's day 143 on my island. It's April 22nd, 2023. So anyways, let's do a little tour. First off, I guess we should look at the map. So we have me up in the top corner. My house is a mansion on the hill up there. My two starters were my two all-time favorite villagers of all time. So once we came on this island and saw they were here, I had to keep this island, even though I didn't love where Resident Services was at. We have Dom, best boy ever, and Tammy, our little chaos bear. We also have Molly and Zucker and Detective Gaston. Marshall living his best life. Becky, ooh, we'll talk about her later. Yuck. Stitches is a temporary resident. My Twitch chat voted to move Twitches. Not voted, but somebody won the right for Stitches to move onto my island. Audie has moved in recently. She took Tabby's place. And then just yesterday, Bella, Miss Murder Mouse, who we'll talk about also in a little bit, moved in. She took Velma's place. Anyways, let's do a little tour. So this is, I guess my basic theme. This is like a small town city vibe. So in the middle of the island, I have business services area, and then on each side of the island, on the east and west sides and along the back a little bit, we have the residential area. So let's begin. So when you come off the airplane, you're greeted by my boardwalk. We have lots of things to do on the boardwalk. First off, here's our island flag. It is a Becky is Boring flag from a contest I did on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GuidedByVoices. Stream Monday through Friday mornings. Usually. Not every morning, Monday through Friday, but that's the goal. And anyways, one of my viewers, Nichols Pickles, made this for us. We had a Becky is Boring outfit contest, and this was one of the entries. It wasn't an outfit, but it was so amazing we had to make it our flag for now, because Becky is so boring. Anyways, let's walk along the boardwalk. Coming to the east here, we have some scooters to rent to go around the island. There's a street magician plying his wares here. We have some fortune cookies for sale. And then going back in the opposite direction, we have a little bench to sit down on when you first get off the airplane, or for someone to wait for someone to get here. So a street musician playing some a busker playing some songs out here. You can get your fortune told or listen to another street musician. I think I'm saying the word wrong. Same here. Anyways, that's the boardwalk. But going back to the start. So when you come off the island, you can go either left or right. There are bridges conveniently leading you to the crosswalk to the main street right here. So the very first thing that greets you is, of course, Resident Services. Look at Tammy and Dr. Murder Mouse are here enjoying KK right now. How you doing, Tammy? Come back for more. Must be my winning personality. I call Tammy my little chaos bear. She's always causing issues. Little turd. I love her so much. You can't see the front of her shirt, but she is wearing a dye-filled dye sweater that was designed by one of my viewers. Phil is the worst. The stupid ostrich. We don't like him. What's up, Tammy? Oh, our friend Mel's getting a shout out. Oh, and she's the one that designed this outfit. Dye-filled dye. That's right. And then we have Dr. Murder Mouse. So Bella was on my previous island. We got her, and I was like, oh, she's hideous. When she moved in, I was like, she's hideous. She's the worst. And someone said, yeah, she looks like she's about to murder somebody. So we started calling her Murder Mouse. And then a miracle happened. We fell in love with Bella. She is so funny. Her face is just amazing. Her facial expressions are awesome. KK's rocking out back there. Oh. And then eventually, we made her our doctor on our Happy Home Paradise Hospital. So now she's Dr. Murder Mouse. And now she has moved onto this island. Like I said, the Murder Mouse came from a previous island. Hi. See you around, Bella. So anyways, this is residential services. It's pretty basic. Just, it's where the politics happen. Not a lot to it. Little fenced in area. There is a radio hidden back here so that my villagers can rock out when KK's not here. Heading this way on the main road, over here to the west of resident services, we have our Nooks Cranny. Got all your shopping conveniences out front, an ATM if you run out of money. You can get yourself a soda or a bag of chips over here. On this side, I conveniently have a storage closet and a DIY closet available, so I can quickly get things in and out of storage to sell. There's a bus stop right here, even though we don't have a bus. This game needs a bus. The Nooks are repainting right now, so they got a scaffolding set up here. And then in the back, we have our parking lot and shipping delivery area. They're getting a big shipment in right now. This is Timmy and Tommy's car, I think. I think we decided that's the case. But continuing on this road, we also have some money trees back here in the back. I think is there one in the front too? I don't remember. No, I think I put these trees in the front, the evergreen trees in the front. Yeah. Anyways, I love how this turned out. I like all the blues. I think this is just a really good-looking little shopping area. I think it turned out well. Some motor scooters. So back behind, going on this back main street. This is our seasonal area right here. We've had lots of different things here. We had an ice skating rink here in the winter. We had the Becky is Boring fashion show set up here. I had a whole fashion show area set up here at one point. At one point, I moved Dom's house over here. We had his birthday party here. We had a whole big party area for him. But right now, because it's spring, it's a baseball diamond. I love how this turned out. You've got all the ivy along the right field wall. The gyroids are playing. For some reason, Molly loves this shortstop. She's always out here. I have tons of pictures of her out here singing to the shortstop. The score is 0-1 right now in the first inning, apparently. I used the Mario flag as a foul pole. We have the little seating area here, too. Some popcorn. You can get you a snow cone or a soda out front. And this leads to the back part of the island to some more residential areas right here. We're gonna go a different way to that. But coming back along, here we have the back of residential services, and back behind it is Central Park. So we have our rock garden here. These rocks aren't really useful right now, but if I take the gazebo out, then you can hit them. I just don't need the materials right now. I go get them from Cap'n or a Mystery Island usually now. But on each side I have flower beds, and what we're trying to do is I'm trying to breed one of each kind of flower myself. And we are down to, there are 54 flowers in this game if you don't know, and I am down to 3 on this side. We just got purple tulips, which took forever, and then 3 on this side, but I am missing most of the tough ones at this point. Green mums I've been working on for forever, and then blue and gold roses, and blue and purple hyacinths are what we're working on now. So we've got some of the hardest flowers left to get, but we're going to get them eventually. I do have the beautiful island ordinance set up. So, but anyways, this is Central Park. We have the flag there. If you go up all the way through Central Park, keep going up, we have a little relaxing sitting area here. Some of our lily of the valleys here. This is a 5-star island, obviously. We got 5 stars really quick. We got it like on day 26, 27, something like that on this island, which is very nice. And then here we have 2 different staircases leading up to the museum at the back of the Central Park. We have a bunch of artwork out front. I don't love how this looks. This is not my favorite setup ever, but we have a little cafe area or just sit outside and read area here. So that's the Central Park. You can also go to each side of the island this way and this way. Oh my God, we got to stop and talk to Molly's wearing a combat helmet and a Christmas sweater. And she also says Mother Ducka. Molly is an internet sensation. I put a picture of her fishing and cussing at the fish on Reddit a few weeks ago during the last fishing tournament, and it got like 5,000 upvotes. And I love giving Molly big hats for her big head. So she's wearing her combat helmet today, apparently. Hi, Molly. You look good. Have a good day. I love you. Alright, going back through Central Park. Let's continue on. So we have the rest of the flower gardens here. Here is our community garden. I love this little sign that I found. I'm not a good designer. All of these pathways and designs I got from other people. I can't design. I'm not an artist. But here's our community garden. We just have a little patch of each kind of crop if we need it. With all your basic stuff here, a silo, all this. This right here is a back entrance to the campsite, which I guess we'd go ahead and look at. So here's my campsite. This looks really cool at night. Oh, I thought I could walk over there. Oh well, I guess I can. Anyways, the glowing moss pond looks really cute at night, but we have a little fire pit set up, and then we do have a campsite builder today. It's visitor, it's Vladimir. I have all the amiibo cards for the game, so I invite a campsite villager every day to try to get new DIYs. I do have set up here a storage closet and a crafting table so that we can craft stuff for all our visitors when they come. And then this right here, if you go up here, this is a back entrance to my house, but we're not going to go there right now. Heading back down through the community garden again. Pardon me. Mr. Tractor, Mr. Scarecrow. We have the graveyard. So right now we're mourning the loss of Velma. She left us this last week. She did leave this phonograph. It was part of her house, so we put it out here for her. This stone lion is from Rory's house. Rory is my least favorite villager of all time. We had a funeral for him, a big celebration of him leaving our island. But yeah, I've had funerals here. We have some seating. There's a little skull radio hidden back behind that tree, behind the phonograph that we play songs on, though right now we have a phonograph too. But anyhow, Goldheart Cemetery is here. So then heading back here, we have residential services again. The villagers, Stitches in particular, loves sitting down in this wheelchair. It's like his favorite thing ever. But heading back this way from resident services, we have the other part of our shopping district. We have Able Sisters. They're having a little clothing sidewalk sale right now. We have a flag dress at the moment. We're not going to go inside. It's just Able Sisters. But anyhow. So this is then we have another bus stop here. Little outdoor area to sit out. Somebody's baby is here. It's a little teddy bear in there. It's kind of adorable. I think it's Tammy's. But yeah. So that's the main residential area. Heading back this way, we have a couple different ways to get to our east side residential area. We'll go through the boardwalk because I want to show y'all. We have Zucker's Amusement Park right here. We got the Bong ticket taker, Sahara tickets for the tickets. And then here's the amusement park. I did not use the teacup ride because it makes too much damn noise. These rides are a lot quieter. Zucker's house has, he's not home right now, so we can't go look, but he has his sushi stand inside. I did redecorate it, but it's still the basic sushi stand he has for a basic house inside as well. So he's got his own little business here. Zucker's a good boy. Uh-oh. We're about to get to see one of the problems with this island. This pathway right here is too damn narrow. And yeah, when this happens, we have to go around. Marshall, could you not sit anywhere else? I have a beautiful table set out here. But here's Gaston. Too bad Gaston's not home. I wanted to show y'all his house. Oh well. So Gaston, our story with him on this island, he is a retired detective who's still working on one last case. The whole interior of his house is all set up like he's got an old desk and with papers and stuff all over, and chalkboards and marker boards where he's trying to track this one last case that still bothers him even though he's retired. All right. What's up, Gaston? I do know KK's performing. Thank you, buddy. Yes, Rory does suck. Rory is my least favorite villager of all time. Gaston reminds us of that. And Marshall moved, thank God. This is actually Marshall's house. Kind of went with that Asian theme here. The interior of his house is kind of the same as it always is. I just added a few more pieces of furniture, but we won't get to see it. This is Stitch's house back here. I have not redecorated Stitch's house. So this is our whole little Asian area here. Zen area. We'll go inside and talk to Stitches. We might as well, even though I have not redecorated his house. His and Audie's. Well, and now Dr. Murder Mouse's, because we just got her. We will redecorate hers, probably. Who farted? Yes, I have lots of fart jokes on my island. Did you forget where your own house is? No, it's just like 20 steps away. What's up, buddy? Everyone thinks I'm going to work out. No, I don't think that, Stitches. These are just your favorite napping clothes. You never know when a nap is going to strike, so I like to be ready. All right, Stitches, you keep being you. I like your house. He has a tomato curry that I gifted him back here above his bed in case he gets hungry in the middle of the night, apparently. All right. So I used to have an incline right here, but I needed it somewhere else. I was out of incline, so I had to move it. So, hi Gaston, excuse me, I need to get past before Marshall. Marshall is still in the way. He was camouflaged there. Marshall, could you stand up, buddy? Yes, literally running into each other, Marshall. Yes, it's yours. Your totally rad house. Alright, well, luckily, we can go around. So here's another... We have a couple more bridges to this neighborhood, so we just go around him this way so as not to upset him. Have a little storage area and crafting area out here. Just a little place to sit down and relax. So Marshall, why don't you come sit over here where you're not in the middle of the sidewalk. Here's a little sidewalk that leads to the beaches. You don't have to run all the way around the island. Right here, this was Velma's house for forever, but it is now Dr. Murder Mouse's house. I'm trying to grow blue roses here. These are all red hybrid flowers here. We're trying to get blue roses, and then we're going to start on gold roses after that. So we shall see how that goes. But yeah. Pretty basic house. This little fishing area, I use this chest a lot. I love this and the bug off crate, which I haven't had a bug off on this island yet. I just started this on December 1st. I'm assuming there is a bug off at some point in late April, early May. We haven't got an announcement yet. But heading up these, so we have a little dining area here. You can see Naked Lady back in the background back there. That is actually a real one. Heading up here, we have our friend Turtle, whose name I can't remember. I gave him a name at one point. Now I've forgotten it, but I do remember this guy's name. This is Sisyphus, rolling his dung ball of poop up the hill, where it's just going to roll back down. He does that all day long. Here is my house, Casa de GBV. We got a little mansion up on the hill. This is where I'm also trying to breed flowers. We're going for green mums here, which is purple mum plus purple mum. We're going for blue hyacinths here, I believe. I think these are white hyacinths. I just planted them yesterday because we just got the purple tulips. And then right here, this is my girlfriend, Patricia. We love her. Let's dance with her. And then, of course, our boy Rossetti, keeping an eye on the mailbox. Making sure we don't time travel. I do try not to time travel on this island, with the exception that I usually start streaming at 6:30 every morning. So if I'm streaming in the morning, I will set the clock to like 9:30 in the morning so that all my villagers are awake and all the stores are open when I stream. But I don't time travel forward or backward days. So here's my house outside. I got a little crafting area. cooking area here. We made cooked some kind of fish. I made that just the other day. I guess we could do a house tour. Let's head inside. I do really like how my house turned out. Might as well do a full tour, even though when I remodel, I'm not planning on changing my house any. So of course, in the front here, we have our living room. A few highlights. This is Harold the horse mackerel right here. He's our pet. We love Harold. Harold was the 100th fish in a row that we caught to get this achievement right here, which I'd never got before on a different island. I got it on January 14th, 2023, which was a fishing tournament day. It was our first fishing tournament. We got 100 fish in a row, and Harold was that 100th fish, so we saved him from being sold. This dog butthole rug was an early gift from one of my viewers, Rose. So we kept it as a memento. I do like it. Up here is my wall of fame. These are my 8 favorite villagers. Right now it's only showing 7, one of each personality type. These are my 8 starters. Velma's is out in the graveyard yet because we let her move away, but normally Velma would be hanging up here too. We have Gaston and Zucker and Dom and Tammy, who are never going anywhere. Then Marshall, Molly, and Tabby. Tabby has also moved out. I'm letting all the villagers move out except Dom and Tammy whenever they ask to move at this point. We have our little TV area over here. Anyways, I like this living room a lot. I like the vibe of it. I think it turned out pretty well. Pretty simple, but it works. I like the columns, the brick columns here, and this is a partition. I think it turned out well. You can barely see it, but I want to say, yeah, there's like evil stink lines coming off this painting because it kind of looks like a devil. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a devil or what. I don't know much about that artwork. Over here to the left, this is our kitchen. Have kind of a We have all the Brewster stuff in here, including our boy, the Brewstoid. We can sit down with him. How you doing, Brewstoid? Have a cup of coffee with him. Kind of hard to see through here. We've got all the special Brewster stuff back here. His coffee beans, his grinder, and siphon. I didn't realize. I thought this one cake was from the 1-year anniversary of the game. So I bought one on Nookazon because I'd had it before, and then I thought, well, I'm not going to ever be able to get it again because it's past the 1-year anniversary of the game. But I found out afterwards, after I got it on Nookazon, that you actually get this cake in the mail when your island's a year old. So I kind of regret doing that now. I got the New Year's arches and this cake off of Nookazon. I'm not going to any treasure islands in this game. And then I do also we have the raccoon clock over there, which is one of my favorite items from the Nintendo Switch Online app. And then over here we have the Cap'n family's pictures on the wall. We decorated their house in Happy Home Paradise. Anyways, I think this kitchen turned out really, really well. It's very cozy. A good little vibe going. So let's head over this way. Go into this back room. This back room is our office. So I kind of made it. We've got pictures of a bunch of the VIPs on the wall. Brewster, Pave, Dr. Shrunk, Jingle. I think that's DJ KK and the Happy Home Paradise, and maybe Isabel and Tom. I can't barely see them up in the top row. And we got the Able sisters over here. We did all their houses. But yeah, this is just my office. So we've got a bunch of our trophies and some of our fishing sculptures. This is the fishing tournament trophy that we got the same day we got Harold the horse mackerel. So there. Office. Pretty simple. We don't really go in that room much. We don't go in any of the rooms much except the living room, to be quite honest. And now, here we're going to go. This is my favorite room in the house right here. This is my favorite room. This is the bathroom / laundry room. I love how this room turned out. So just to show you, I love this back wall. One of my viewers sent me that wall. I don't remember what it's called. You get it. I think you get it from Sahara, and I do love that wall. So I kind of went for a really relaxing spa environment in here. We have the We have the washing area over here. Now, Barold was a former resident of our island before Stitches, and this was our island flag for a while, the Obey Barold Big Brother. So I kept this here as a reminder, as a memento of that. I love the little laundry closet I made in this back corner with some pillars and a fake wall, accent wall. And then over here is where the magic happens. We have our bathtub with some candles. I don't remember, someone gave me the wedding candles because we haven't done the wedding yet. Got a magazine to read, some extra toilet paper. Oh wait, we need to wash our hands, pardon me. No, I just want to wash my hands, thank you. All right. Anyways, I love that room. I just like the relaxing vibe of it, the color scheme. I think it turned out really well. The little laundry closet's my favorite part of it. I thought that was a pretty smart little design. And then up here is our bedroom slash den study area. Not study area, just den. Reading area. So we got relaxing rain sounds going on. This is books and tea over here. And then on this side, we have our bed. Up above the bed, we've got pictures of some of our favorites. I just got that picture of Dom yesterday. That was my second Dom picture. I think we went over to his house, and he gave us the picture when we were as a gift. That's our second Dom picture. And we have Rossetti, who's my favorite NPC, and then Jacob was our original lazy villager on our island. We replaced him with Zucker, but I do love Jacob too. We had a big funeral for him. There's a video of it on this YouTube channel too. I highly recommend watching it. He was a good boy, so he gets to hang out up here. So yeah. Anyways, this is where we're writing our novel. Right there. And then last, we just finished this room in the last week and a half. The basement for forever was my turnip storage area because I was trying to get this achievement. I'm working on all the achievements. We're getting pretty far along. The ones we're missing now are ones that are just going to take a while to do without time travel or cheating. So, no, not this one. Yeah, this one is going to take forever, though. Ugh, 2,000 more to go. It's going to take forever. But this one. So, on April 4th, we got our 10 millionth bell from turnips. So, now I don't have to use the basement to store turnips during the week anymore. So now what this basement is, this is our rec room slash storage area. So over on this side, we have our video game area where we can chillax with our bong and some Cheetos and some Mountain Dew. You got some dirty clothes on the couch too. There's some of our other VIP pictures. I try to do one VIP house every week in Happy Home Paradise. So we have Lyle and Sahara and Pascal and Joan and Daisy May and Harriet. We did the original Shampoodle for her, Tortimer and the Nook Boys, and Luna and Red and Digby. And then over here we do, on this other side, this is storage slash crafting. So I thought it would be funny to kind of make this. We've got like something from every holiday over here. We have Toy Day and Zipper Day. We have New Year's, Arches, and St. Patrick's Day. This is where we store all the holiday stuff when it's not out on the island. And then in this back corner, I've said before, my least favorite villager of all time is Rory. So we put his stupid photo back over there. Yeah. Anyways, I like how this area turned out. I think it's got a really good basement vibe to it. We got the concrete floors with the paint on them and the worn out walls. I like it. I would chill in this basement for sure. But now, let's continue on. So we've done the east side of the island. We'll do the beaches in a minute. The beaches aren't anything that special, to be quite honest. In fact, you know what? Let's do the beaches right now. We'll do the beaches to head over to the other side of the island. So we can get to the beaches this way, little hidden shortcut. So back here on this back part of the island, I'm still working on it. I'm doing a little pirate area back here. I haven't got Gullivar very many times yet, so this is all the pirate stuff we have so far. Someone gave me one of these cannons, and we got the other one. I still need a treasure chest, like I want to put right here. That's the main thing we're missing. But yeah, we have a little pirate area here. We have a sword too. The beaches are pretty basic. They're just basic beach stuff for the most part. We have one of these big crabs. What are these? Spider crabs, I think, maybe? Is that what they're called? And some seaweed. I like how these shell beds look when they're faced backwards. Like, when we redecorate our island, I'm probably going to make like a whole barrier area with some of these as the wall, because I think they look really cool. Some roaches, yuck. This little dining area here. Like I said, the beaches aren't anything special. We have our boy Dom. This was our original island flag, this picture of Dom. We've had a few flags over time. So Dom's on the beaches a lot. A hermit crab statue from Flick there. There's another Dom and another Dom. Some flamingos. Oh, here it's. I need to put some gyroids back out. So this is This is in honor of our girl Tammy. This is Tabby's dance area. I usually have gyroids dance down here. I took them down when we did Tabby's funeral because I wanted room for all my visitors. We had a bunch of visitors come over. We had a dance party after the funeral. So, yeah, that's that. All right, so let's continue on. Little yoga area. Do some early morning stretches. Do I have stretches? I don't think I have stretches out, and I don't want to get into my whatever. We'll just dance instead. I don't want to go into all the emotes. I hate how all the reactions in this game. I hate that they're not in any order, that you can't sort them, that they should be in like alphabetical order, or you should be able to move them around into a custom order or something. Here we have a little ice cream shop on the beach. It's ran by this gyroid whose name I don't remember, but yeah, I got a little ice cream, coconut drinks, etc. More Dom stuff, little lifeguard stand. And then on the front of this beach, someone's having a little camp out on the beach with their puppy and a ball. Here's Captain's Pier. Got some fishing stuff here. Hi, Captain. How you doing, buddy? I like how the ungrown. I don't like to put too many, but I like the look of the flowers without having flowers on them on the beach. I think it looks kind of good to have a few. They kind of look like beach weeds. I know you can put weeds on the beach also, but I just haven't done that. Another lifeguard area. Some surfboards. I wanted to make a whole surf shop here, and I just kind of forgot, to be quite honest. So that's that. Now just a little relaxing area. Another spider crab. Here's a little fishing area with a bunch of the stuff from the fish off. You can sit here. I need to put like a canned drink out here, like a canned beer. I need to remember to do that. Maybe one of those little blue drink coolers as well. There's not a whole lot of room on the peninsula, so you can't do a whole lot. And I think that's about it. There's not really anything else back here, I don't think. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, there's a boat. A boat and a lighthouse. Boring. Nothing to those. Look at this beautiful sunset. All right, let's go back up to the front of this part of the island, and we'll continue on. Pardon me, these beaches are a little cluttered. So you coming off this side of the boardwalk or this side of the street, there's nooks over there. So if you come this way, you can cross either one of these bridges and you get to my girl Tammy's house, who is also not home. Darn it, I wanted to show you her house. I really like her house. It's just yellow inside, but it's a really good design. Darn it. Oh well, maybe another time. She's not going anywhere. I'm not letting her move, so she'll be here long term. Up above. So Dom and Tammy were my two starters, like I said, and they're BFFs. They hang out all the time. Here's Dom's house. We did redesign it. We made it a pretty pink and white to match him. He's got his weights and punching bag out front. In the backyard, he runs a backyard wrestling league, federation, whatever you want to call it. So we have wrestling matches back here, but Dom is home, so let's go inside. He might be crafting, so it might mess up his house a little bit. I hate they do that. I really like Dom's house. I have a feeling he's going to be crafting. Let's see. Yeah, I know he always has the crafting table there, so that doesn't change it. All right, so first off, Dom is looking amazing. He's wearing his St. Patrick's glasses, and he's wearing that shirt. Is a custom design from my friend Noor. That's called Ladyface. So he's wearing that. We'll talk to him in a second. This is his girlfriend, Petunia. She's Patricia's sister. Dom is a healthy boy, so he's got his milk to keep his bones strong. Got a little Dom lamp here. I love this little TV area here. He's got a picture of him and his best friend, Tammy, right there. They're not a couple. They're just friends. Dom has a girlfriend, and Tammy is a strong, independent woman. Anyways, he's got his old TV, his combination desk and bed here. Some pennants up. I like how his house turned out. I think it's very Dom. Oh, and I'm apparently somersault right now. I was RNG for forever. What you doing, Dom? Some jungle flooring. I'm pretty sure I already know this one. It's probably dehydration, Dom. Where'd I learn? I'm not telling. Who farted? Yeah, Dom says who farted a lot. I keep hoping they will ask me for a new phrase. I kind of regret that one. That's an old one that stuck around. Alright, Dom. Have a good day. I love you. Alright. So moving on. So Dom left his skateboard out. Very dangerous. We do have a little reading area out here. Another little crafting area. I like to put the benches and crafting tables everywhere. So that I like to have one within, you know, a 10-second run from anywhere on the island if I need to craft something. Coming back along this sidewalk behind Dom's house. We'll go down this way in just a minute. This is, but going over this way. This was Tabby's house for forever. So this is all Tabby's junk that she was having a yard sale for. But now it is Audie's house. We're not going to go inside because Audie's house just looks like Audie's house always looks. And she's not crafting, obviously. But if you want to buy something, I thought it was a garage sale, a yard sale was good for Tabby because her house, if you know, is all filled with books and video games and junk. You could tell she's definitely a collector and a hoarder. Back there, back behind to the... on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see we've got, you can't actually get back there. This is just for looks. There's a picnic going on. We got some wine. There's a wasp trying to attack and an ant trying to attack. Those are sculptures from Flick. We got a little picnic going on back there. I really like that as just a background decorating area. But going back this way, we have what is probably the most iconic thing on my island. Yes, we have Goldheart Prison back here. So one of my 10 villagers, I try to put a villager I don't like in it. Rory was the first person on this island. We give our prisoners a single unwrapped coprolite fossil every day when we stream, and we're trying to see how many poops it takes to get their photo. It took like 28 poops to get Rory's photo. Becky's main crime is being the most boringest villager ever. Look at her. She's even bored herself. She's asleep out here in her prison yard right now. She's not wearing her prison outfit. She usually wears it. It's like a brown jumpsuit. She's wearing her regular outfit today. We're not going to wake her up, so we have there is a prison inside. We can't go in there, obviously. But we have weights and basketball court. If you can see the cockroaches, this is Rory the cockroach right here. This is Becky the cockroach here. That was Rory's only friend when he lived here. I think we're up to 22 poops for Becky, and we still haven't got her photo. Once she moves out, next, back there behind the weight bench, you can see a wharf roach sculpture. That's Phil. Phil's moving back in. He was here temporarily early on, and he's moving back and getting the prison treatment. And then we have Flo the penguin. She's going to move in after Phil. This is her cockroach right there. She had made the fatal... Phil just sucks. I've never liked him. Flo, one of my friends, has Flo on their island, and he made their Flo say GBV is a toot. So I said as punishment, we're going to move Flo onto our prison eventually. Sometime this year. We got to get Becky's photo and then Phil's photo first. Come over this way. I try to put the butterfly sculptures in random places here and there. So I've already seen the baseball field diamond, but coming back this way, I did forget I don't know if we can actually get back here or not. Yeah, back here we have a little painting area. Someone's painting where they're painting some fruit, it looks like, back there. Just a little artist area. And then next to the prison, we have Gaston's house. God, I wish he was home. I want to show you all the inside of his house. But in his front yard, like I said, he's a retired police detective. In his front yard, he's working on his old beat-up car. He's got a dog, a junkyard dog out here. I really like how this area turned out. I think it screams old cranky man vibes. Actually, when I remodel, this is probably not going to change much. It might move, but we're going to do a lake forest theme next. We're going to make a big forest with stuff set up in it, with a lake in it. We're going to put the prison in the lake, like as Alcatraz. This may not change much, because this kind of fits the forest vibe. I may just make more trees around it, you know. Alright, coming over this way, back behind the baseball diamond. So this right here, we've already seen. This is the entrance to the central park. But if you head over this direction, we have a little tiny library, first off. But we have back here, we have our last house. This is Molly's house. So she has a little duck pond here. That's all her duck friends. Mama duck and baby ducklings all following along. There's a frog back there too. Molly's house is pretty basic inside. It's just kind of a different version of her regular house. But she sits out here a lot listening to her radio in her rocking chair. But she also runs a little horse ranch. So she's got all different kinds of horses here. And then here, we have our secret area back here. Look, you come up here, you can barely see down in there. I don't think I have shocked as a reaction. I don't. Well, I mean, I do. I have all the reactions except the Halloween ones. But anyways, I'm not going to dig through the reactions to find out. There's a skeleton down in there. So this is the grave, the unmarked grave that Gaston is investigating now, a Detective Gaston. He's working on this case right now. Then just back here, we have a little cave. This is just looking over the prison back here. There's a tarantula sculpture right here. That one scares me over there. Oh, look, Molly's on the beach now singing along. Look at her. She's so adorable. She took her helmet off, though. All right, but yeah. I think that's everything. So yeah, this is Goldheart that I started on December 1st. I'd say it took us around 60 days to get this island fully decorated, with some help from my Twitch friends. But we're going to start tearing it down this next week. We'll make some big changes. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to show before we quit. I don't think there is. So I'm going to end it here. I would love to see any of y'all on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/guidedbyvoices. I stream most Monday through Friday from about 6:30 in the morning till around 9:30 in the morning, Texas time, Central time. Thank y'all so much for watching this. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.